Welcome back. It feels like it's been forever since I've made a video for this channel. My name is Jen, and this is Sugary Tie-Dye. Yeah, it feels like it's been a while since I made a video. I've been contemplating what I'm going to do with my business. I'm at the point where I really don't want to go out and do vending. I had 4 events that I wanted to do this year. Then one of them fell at the same exact time as a music festival that I was going to, so that knocked me down to 3. And this past weekend was a deadline to apply and pay for an event in November to be able to keep my space that I had. After thinking about it not that long, I decided that I'm probably not going to do that event. I like the event and I generally do pretty good at it, but it's a $200 event, so it's $100 a day. And I know that generally I can make more than $100 a day, but I'm just not really feeling it. I already have a website. I have a Square, and that's Square Up, not Squarespace. So I already have a Square website, and I had been looking into how to put a store on that so that I can sell items. I had done a store on Facebook before and didn't really do very good at that, but I'm already paying for this website, so I might as well upload pictures of things and put them on this website and sell them. And one of my friends suggested getting a QR code and putting it on my business cards that automatically directs people right to my website. And I thought, well, it is pretty easy to do. And you know, come to think of it, I need to make some more business cards. I think that probably once I sell all of my inventory that I have, I may only do custom. I feel like that's the direction that I need to go in right now. But it's hard because I feel like I'm letting myself down, but if I don't want to do my business, then how am I letting myself down? That's the $1,000,000 question right there. And the thing is, I'm not. I have more spare time. I'm not running around. I'm not going to events. I'm not having to people all day and lug my stuff around, set it up, say hi to everybody that walks by, then take all my stuff down and throw it back in the truck and bring it back home. That's it really doesn't make sense money-wise to do that unless it's a very good event or if it's something like a free event. I've got 2 events that I might do that are free. I haven't heard anything about my 4th of July event yet. And then there's one that's close to my house, and it is, I think, September, something like that. It's close to my house and it's free. So I may do that. I don't need to make any new items for either of these things. I think I mentioned on a previous video, I have some stuff that I tied up in the beginning of the year, I think. I tied up some stuff in the beginning of the year after my last event, and it's still sitting there and I haven't dyed it yet. So I obviously kind of have lost the drive to do business. You can call it whatever you want. I think that we have seasons in our life where sometimes we do a lot of stuff, sometimes we don't. And I've had the season in my life where I did the run, 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 go, 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 and push, push, push. But now I'm at the point where I don't want to do that. I want to slow down and enjoy life. I want to be able to relax and not worry about getting up at 6 a.m. and driving somewhere and standing around in the hot day, greeting customers all day long, and then going home and unloading the truck and barely being able to drag my ass into the shower. That's generally what a lot of the summers have been. And sure, it was, it was good money. I'm not going to say that, you know, the money was a big factor and I don't have any money, but I also didn't make a ton of profit. I made enough for some things, but I've also begun to be more frugal with my money too. But I'm hoping that when I get my pictures up on my Square website and start selling stuff on that, I will probably post my QR code around, and I've got shipping figured out. Shipping's pretty easy. Shipping's not an issue. I use a service called Pirate Ship. I guess I could probably do the USPS thing, but Pirate Ship allows me to weigh the package, and when you put in the destination, it'll tell you how much it costs to send the item there. So I can do that, and then I can print out the address label and use, say, the cheapest service, or if the customer wanted a different service like a UPS or something like that, I can set that up, and then the customer pays for it, and the label gets created, and then I can send the item to them. So I'm hoping that selling things on my website is the way to go. It may not be as fast as going to an event and selling a whole bunch of items in one big pop, but I'm also not having to go anywhere. I guess the thing I also have to remember with selling on my website is that once I put my items on my website, I can't take them to an event. So I will have to leave those items, and I could probably weigh out every single thing once I put the pictures up and everything and have them all separated. I can categorize them and keep an inventory through Square. But the main thing is to sell off my inventory and, then see where I want to go from there. It could be I could just set myself up for custom orders. I could also just shut down my Square site and just operate from, say, Instagram or Facebook or something like that. That will be probably the way to go. But yeah, I don't know. It's definitely an interesting road, and hopefully this kind of stuff won't mm, won't be discouraging to any of you wanting to do a business. I've always been one to keep things real, and I never really listened to people when they said, when you turn your hobby into a business, it kind of changes how you feel about it. And, I never really thought that that was going to be the case, but here it is. But I do plan on continuing to film stuff along my journey and talk to you all about what I'm feeling, why I'm doing things that I'm doing, let you know how the Squarespace is going. We are now at the time where the stores in Lake George are opening up, and I haven't really heard anything from that woman in the one store that I went to, which, it's just barely like the beginning of the summer season. So, I may hear from her, I may not. I'm not really too overly worried at this point in time because if she was to buy, say, all of my stock of onesies, I'm probably going to have to sell them for less than is really ideal for myself. And not only that, but if she was to continue to buy a bunch of them, then I would have to continue to make them. That is still, I'm not counting out that option, but it is I would still be in the same boat. I would still be having to rush, rush, rush and get product done for a customer, which would kind of be the same as doing that for an event. So it doesn't feel like a real lot of difference between selling stuff to a wholesale customer or selling stuff out in the wild out at an event. I guess the thing is with selling at an event is I can control more the price that I get, kind of, because there's always the expense of going to the place, the time it takes for me, actually when I begin to load the truck. There's always that. It might take, I think, a half an hour generally to load the truck from the house, and then there's the drive time, so, and the setting up and all that. So that all adds in, and that's always generally another hour, 2 or 3 hours in my day where I'm not making a dime. So I will see how that's going to go, and I will keep you guys posted on how that's working, and like I said, what my thoughts are with the business and how I'm thinking about doing things. Are you happy? Are you a good boy? You want attention? Barlow has a kind of new bone. He got it yesterday and ate most of the inside stuff, the good stuff in the middle. So now he's just carrying it around, and he'll probably gnaw on it some more tonight. If I spend my weekends running around doing work, then I don't get to relax and spend little moments like this with the dog. And that's the kind of stuff I really like. So, thank you for tuning in. This has been a business chat. My name is Jen, and this is Sugary Tie Dye.